looking for a cheap projector. Budget around 5000 rupees. Found this one at 5990 rupees. Wzatco Yuva Go. Can project 150 inches, has Android 13, Netflix, Wi-Fi 6, ceiling projection, everything. Read reviews, most people saying it's worth the money. But I thought for 6000 rupees, there has to be some compromise, right? So I bought it to find out what that compromise actually is. And yeah, there is one. Let me tell you. Hi, I am Pooja and welcome to Clearbuy. I spend all my time buying and testing home appliances, TVs, soundbars, washing machines, projectors and more to see how they perform in real life, not just on paper. So you can buy confidently without wasting your money. Everything I share here is from real testing and real experience. So today, the Wzatco Yuva Go projector, one of the most popular budget projectors right now in 5000 to 6000 price range. And look, on paper, it's impressive. Native 720p with 1080p support, Android 13, Wi-Fi 6, that 180 degrees rotation for ceiling projection, auto keystone, Netflix already installed. I mean, for 5000 rupees, that's a lot of features. And yeah, there are some genuinely good things about this projector. Really good. But there is also one thing about the brightness and how it performs in different lighting that completely changes who should buy this and who should not. Let me start with the design. Because this projector does have one really useful feature. Design wise, the Wzatco Yuva Go is pretty compact. Wide body, looks clean, nothing fancy but feels decent for the price. And that 180 degrees rotating stand, actually very useful. You can tilt it up, project on the ceiling, watch movies lying down in bed. Yeah, that part genuinely works great. There is also a quarter-inch thread if you want to ceiling mount it permanently. Setup is simple. Plug it in, it boots up, auto keystone kicks in. And honestly, it does a pretty good job of getting the alignment right. The focus dial is smooth. No issues there. Connectivity wise, HDMI, USB, 3.5mm audio out, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.0. Everything you need is there. The built-in speaker, okay for casual watching. But if you are planning to movie nights, you'll definitely want to connect an external speaker or soundbar. But the real question is, how's the actual picture? Let me talk about brightness first because this is important. So Wzatco claims 6900 lumens, which in reality means around 300 to 350 ANSI lumens. That's how these budget projector numbers actually work. In real life, here is what I found. Complete dark room. Picture quality is actually pretty good. Colors look natural. Contrast is decent. And if you are projecting around 120 to 150 inches, it's a solid viewing experience. But this is the important part. If there is any ambient light in the room, the brightness starts showing its limits. Like curtains open during the day, visibility drops. You can still see the content, but it's not vibrant anymore. Some tube lights on at the night, yeah, it gets washed out. All lights on, picture becomes very faint. So this is basically a dark room projector or at best a low light projector. Don't expect to use it with bright room lights on. It won't work well. Now about the 720p native resolution. Honestly, at 120 inches and sitting at a normal distance, 720p upscale to 1080p looks okay. Not super sharp but definitely watchable. The upscaling does a decent job. Where you'll notice it if you are watching a lot of 1080p content directly or sitting closer to the screen. Text clarity, fine details, that's where you'll see the 720p limits. Okay, so brightness and resolution have their limitations. But what about the smart features and actually watching content? This runs Android 13 with 1GB RAM and 8GB storage. The processor isn't mentioned by Wzatco, but in actual use, the interface is okay. You'll get some occasional lags here and there. That's pretty common at this price. But video playback? No issues. Videos play smoothly. There's a built-in Play Store, so you can install apps. Netflix and Prime run in TV mode, but the content only plays at 480p max, not 1080p. Yeah, that's a limitation. Aha, that one plays 1080p content, so it works better. Hotstar runs in desktop mode, which means movie posters don't load. You just see titles. Once you click and start playing though, content plays at 720p with no problems. You can also sideload apps through USB if you want more options. And honestly, this is what I would recommend. Just use a Fire TV stick, Connect it via HDMI and you'll get way better streaming quality and smoother app performance. That's the easiest solution. So we have talked about design, brightness, apps. Now the big question, should you actually buy this? Okay, so here is my honest take. If your budget is strictly 5,000 to 6,000 rupees and you want a projector for watching movies at night or in a dark room, this is a solid option. It's perfect for small rooms where you can get 120 to 150 inches from just 7 to 8 feet away. Bedroom setups where that ceiling projection thing is genuinely fun. People who watch content mostly at night with lights off. But here's who should not buy this. If you want to watch with room lights on, brightness won't be enough. If you are super particular about sharpness and clarity, 720p native will show its limits. If you want the best OTT app experience without using a Fire TV stick. And one more thing, if your budget can go up to 7,000 to 8,000 rupees, there is actually a better option. And that better option is the eGate Atom 3X at 7,990 rupees. If you can spend 2,000 rupees more, get this one instead. Why? Because it's native 1080p. Same features, Android 13, Wi-Fi 6, 180 degree rotation, auto keystone. But with 300 ISO lumens brightness and native 1080p resolution. The picture is noticeably sharper, text is clearer, and you can even use it with some ambient light, not just complete darkness. I've actually made a detailed video on the eGate Atom 3X. I'll link in the description. If you are confused between these two, watch that video and it will help you decide. But if 5,000 rupees is your absolute maximum and you are okay with dark room viewing, the Wzatco Yuva Go is still a decent buy for that price. This is my honest take on this Wzatco projector. If this video helped you even a little, a like and your one subscribe really keeps me motivated to test and share more honest reviews every day. If you are planning to buy one, I share the best projector links in the description. It supports the channel and costs you nothing extra. And if you have any doubts or questions, drop a comment. I read every single one. Thank you for being here. I am Pooja from Clearby and I'll see you in the next one.